Rural Heritage on RFD TV is brought to you by Rural Heritage Magazine, a bi-monthly magazine featuring articles about farming and logging with draft animal power, small-scale diversified family farming and homesteading, and other aspects of our rich rural heritage. Rural Heritage Magazine, borrowing from yesterday to do the work of today. For subscription information, please call 319-362-3027 or order online at www.ruralheritage.com.
It's a nice day.
It's perfect, isn't it?
You know what?
Almost perfect. Yeah.
It is.
It's a gorgeous day. Quite a turnout here.
Yeah, this is most we've had down here. Big crowd.
This is the third one they've had here, I think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been to the first two?
Yeah, oh yeah. Me and Jim come down for the first.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of got it, helped him get it started. Yeah. He's got a nice place.
Is this a pair that I've seen you drive at Tom Renner's?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're the same too. I've been working ground down with them at home,
Yeah.
getting ready to plant spelt.
Okay. All right. And then what do you put on that field besides spelt? Did you grow corn on it, or?
No, it's been in hay for 10 years, probably what I plowed up.
Okay. And then, so when you put the spelt down, did you put hay in there too?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you'll have hay on it too
Yeah,
then.
I put orchard grass, and I've been planting alfalfa, but it's not been done good, so. Alfalfa don't do good in that clay soil too much, so.
It likes to be spoiled.
Yeah.
Do you plant with the mules then? Do you drill the
I've got a
so the
8-foot John Deere
grain
trip
drill?
drill, yeah, that's what I use. Yeah.
Did you grow up working with mules?
Well,
Your
my
dad?
my dad had horses when
Okay.
I was really little. But
And
and
whereabouts was that you grew up?
in Illinois, around Effingham, Illinois.
That's Southern Illinois?
Yeah, it was South Central.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've had horses since I was 14.
And so you use both, but now you're mostly mules
Well, I've still got 2 Percherons mares.
to breed.
No,
No.
I lost a colt out of one of them. I had one
A
bred.
mule colt?
No,
horse colt.
Percheron, yeah. I think it was that fescue,
Yeah.
whatever they call it.
Right.
Yeah, it was a bad deal. She was a nice colt.
You need a good home.
So you grew up then on a farm,
Oh yeah.
and your dad raised what kind of crops?
Well, corn and beans and oats, wheat, and we dairied until I was probably 14 or 15. We milked by hand, so
About how many?
we milked a dozen cows. Yeah, yeah,
That keeps you busy.
yeah, yeah. We put up silage back then. We'd take pickets and make,
Right.
we didn't have the fancy ones.
Yeah. So you basically build up the walls as you build up the build up the silage.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you cap it. You just build a kind of a sheath on the top.
No, we didn't do.
Just stacked it.
Yeah, we tried to kind of slope it, the top stack, and then, but after we started using it, we didn't do nothing.
This is green chopped corn. You're
Yeah,
making
yeah,
it,
yeah.
So would you then what would you pick it with? You chop it. You
Silage chopper, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And then would it go through an ensilage machine?
Yeah.
So you
And chop it. We brought it in, and then
on a wagon.
and then throwed it in and then it
Ensilager.
chopped it and blowed it up in there. Yeah. Yep.
And then you.
It was all work. They didn't have a 8-year-old corn head they run through there and chop it with like they do now.
And then taking it out of there was work too. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
we silage fork into a manger, and then we took it from there to each cow.
That's working every day.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
like once a week.
We didn't have to worry about anything to do.
No, dairy farming is a commitment.
Yeah. I was glad when he got rid of them, but I was about 15 or 16. I was wanting to, I
Do
never
other
did
things.
like doing it, but I didn't like having to be there every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Right. You can't get sick, much less take a vacation.
It's 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Joe Mishka of Rural Heritage Magazine. I'm on location of one of the many events we cover that celebrates our rural heritage. If you enjoy our show, check out our magazine, where you'll learn more about the people that blend the past with what works today. You can save almost 20% off the newsstand price by subscribing at ruralheritage.com or chat with us at 877-647-2452. That's toll-free, 877-647-2452.
All I do is log for
Is that
them.
right? Okay.
Well, I've been all the way with horses for many years. Then as people got older, they retired and I got low on help. Then I put a skid steer in the wagon to load the wagons with, and that's basically about all that that I've added to the woods. I still use my horses in the woods, but it's like I say, I won't never change.
Yeah.
I just won't bend over. Everybody want me to go skidder. I ain't going no damn skidder. I think I had. Back up. Put it apart. We don't want to get a do-over. Load him up, boys. Okay. Oh. Good boy. Stay put. Oh. Give me a little. Give me a little. Oh, get down. My daddy never would switch over. My daddy had a man give him practically a brand new tractor.
Is that right?
And he never would put it in the rain. So that damn thing tear you ground all to pieces. He wouldn't have it. He'd pack the ground. Sold the tractor. He never would. My dad died 5 years ago, and he never owned a tractor in his life. All he ever done, even when he farmed, was with horses. Then he drove the truck for many years, and then as soon as he retired from truck, he went back to the woods and logged in the woods till he was 82.
Really?
Yeah, logged in the woods with him, me and him, my brother. We all kind of logged together. Which all my kin done this. Several second cousins. All we done was log with team. Now, years ago, we always worked for somebody, and then as time went on, they didn't. That wasn't available. That's when they went into business for themselves. And I've been in business for myself now since '02, I believe. But before that, I actually started logging. My first logging job was in, I want to say '82. Come on, boy. I worked for my brother, and then me and my uncle worked together. Then I worked for a man by the name of Jesse Kendrick. for a while, and then I went ahead. Well, it's pretty much forced. If you're going to log for a living, you got to go in business for yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
How's business? You got
Been
plenty of
good.
work?
Plenty of work. As
Yeah.
long as you drive a team and you shoot everybody a straight ball game, you'll get all the timber you want because you never know I've been there.
Yeah.
All the damage is done is when the tree falls.
Right. Right.
But I do
And the landowners appreciate that.
Yes, no ruts, no scuffed up timber, and you got a good stand of young timber. Since I've been logging, I have actually went back and logged. I've got one place waiting right now that I've already logged twice.
Okay.
And I'm fixing to log it again as soon as they can get stuff together on the easement going in there to it.
So you see the benefit of what you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know it's weird, but I really enjoy going to the back and riding by 3 or 4 years and don't even know I've been there, which is no skin off my nose. The place don't belong to me, but I still like that.
Right.
I like
Yeah.
the way that looks. My only real big downside to working in the woods now is no timber cutter. I'm having to cut timber. I can't find one. Which I've trained 7 or 8 people to cut, but most of them would be young, and I can't blame them none because when I was young, that's what I wanted to do, is go in business. As soon as they get their feet on the ground and know what they're doing, well, they're gonna part ways, go, start.
Right.
Which they leave with my blessings. It's not like we have any problems. But now they're cool.
It's hard to keep people.
You ain't
especially good people, probably.
You're not going to keep timber cutters.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Who picks the trees that you cut? Some places you do, some places they do. Little boy?
On average, the people that I deal with, I have worked for customers that wanted everything 24 inches chest high. It had to be that big to cut it. About as low as I will go is 14 inches chest high. Right now, most of the jobs are doing around 15 to 16 inches. So that leaves a lot of good young timber there.
Right.
And it just depends on landowners. If landowners really need money, we go that route. But I won't go no lower than 14 because you cannot do putwood with them. If you do, all you're gonna be is tired and hungry because you can't make a living doing that. Not in my area because putwood is cheap.
Right.
10, $12 a ton. Now we got a haul of 75 miles to the nearest place. But no, I do saw logs, and all my logs are cut up. And I have a really exceptionally good sawmill man, a really good friend of mine, and that's helped me out as much as anything. To make it in this, you got to have a good sawmill man, you got to have timber to work, and you got to have horses to pull. And you can't. You can start with a cheap team, but you're a lot better off to go ahead and invest the money in a good young team and start from there, and don't let them get real old. Don't fall in love. It's a business.
Right.
If you don't do it, I've had 1 or 2 that I just couldn't part with, but then they parted on me, so it don't matter.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
do everything.
Okay.
Field work. We'll cut. Well, in years past, we have actually cut a lot of hay with horses. Everything, but that's kind of where I come back from. Me and my brother both. We used mules, horses. People one time was truck patching tomatoes. Had I think 40 acres of tomatoes. Plowed every one of them one summer. 40 acres of tomato, one horse. Appaloosa horse, the best damn plow horse I ever plowed in my life. He was good.
How old were you then doing that? Was it a while back?
16.
Okay.
16-year-old.
Yeah.
But we do everything like that. Anything to do with a horse and working, we're there.
Your dad was a pretty good woodsman?
Fair. Daddy was he was off manure. Anything made money, he would be there, you know. But now he logged, and that in turn, that put me in contact with a bunch of people who really was exceptional loggers. And you just take a run of an average type person, they can run in our area about 2,200 feet. I've seen people go out there every day and knock 3,500 to 4,000 feet out every day. And they would learn a lot. It's a lot of tricks that wagon. Just little bitty things that really add up.
You make him look awful easy. Thanks for joining us today at Rural Heritage and RFD TV, where we borrow from yesterday to do the work of today.
This program is available for purchase. To order your copy, please call 319-362-3027 or visit www.ruralheritage.com. Rural Heritage is a bi-monthly magazine dedicated to draft animal farming and logging, as well as other aspects of our rich rural heritage. It is published by Mishka Press, which also offers a complete line of Back to the Land books, DVDs, and calendars. Call or write for a catalog or subscription information, or visit our website at www.ruralheritage.com.